Today is Jackie Robinson Day. 74 years ago on April 15th, Robinson broke the color barrier in the major leagues. When it comes to Robinson, we all know that he's an amazing figure in history, but not everyone knows his story, which includes time coaching basketball right here in Austin. Jake Garcia has more.
Every game has its heroes. One of them certainly was Robinson.
If I told you the Jackie Robinson story was an Austin, Texas story, would you know what I was talking about? If I told you Jackie Robinson considered an Austin man his father figure, would you know who I was talking about? On this Jackie Robinson Day, our central focus is on Central Texas and Huston-Tillotson University. Back when it was known as Samuel-Huston College, the historically black college in Austin had two historical figures on campus between 1944 and 1945. One of them was University President Carl Downs.
Young, vibrant, had a strong voice.
And the other a man with very similar qualities. Newly hired athletic director and basketball coach Jackie Robinson.
I didn't know that Jackie Robinson actually coached here when I took the job here.
Current head coach Thomas Henderson was just as surprised as the rest of us, until he really thought about it.
You're just not coming over here to coach basketball here at Huston-Tillotson University. It's a little bit more than that.
Downs hired Robinson the year before Jackie's baseball career took off, the year after he was discharged from the military for refusing to sit in the back of a bus.
You see that he's at Fort Hood, and then you see that he's in the Negro Leagues, and there is a big gap. And the big gap is Huston-Tillotson University.
Records of his one season in Austin hardly exist.
I don't have those details.
The memories are hit or miss.
They didn't write a whole lot of things down.
But we know what happened. In fact, Robinson confirmed it in his autobiography.
There was very little money involved.
But I knew that Carl would have done anything for me.
So I couldn't turn him down.
Danielle McGee is the university's archivist.
All right, so these are some photos.
And she says the Jackie Robinson you know today is the Jackie Robinson who was groomed in Austin.
With his demeanor, his attitude, his athletic abilities, all of those things, I do kind of attribute some of those things back to Dr. Downs.
Dr. Downs saw right where he was at. He picked him up, and he allowed him to be better than what he ever thought he could be.
The rest, as they say, is history. History that would be incomplete without the story of a season in Central Texas. At Huston-Tillotson University, I'm Jake Garcia.